Hey traders, welcome back to our weekly market outlook. I'm Mr. Wags from ForexSPV. As always, every Sunday we break down key market setups so you're prepared ahead of the new trading week. So this week we'll be looking at Euro USD, Euro JPY, Pound CAD, USD ZAR, and one commodity that is gold. So we'll review where the market closed last week and what setups we are watching as we head to Monday. So let us start with Euro USD, also known as the fiber. So from last week analysis, we saw the market structure to be bullish based on the monthly time frame. And on the weekly time frame, the market structure was still bullish, although we were around the blueberry on the weekly, but we had no confirmation that the market structure will be bearish. So on the daily time frame, uh, this happened. So this happened last week. So we had this pullback coming back to the order block here. So we have a bullish order block right here. So this pullback was a return to this area of liquidity, and this bounce is now a peak reset to buy. So based on the our 4 time frame, we can see we had a bullish gap lay right there to suggest a reversal, and also we had the TDI showing a shark fin around the level middle. So we are now having a peak formation low right here with one level going up, and we'll be finding this high here. So this area here of resistance. So that is our target. Just above it, we have the 3 times ADR completion. Okay, so we had a big peak here on Euro USD, but then it moved 1, 2, 3 levels, and you can see it came back to fill the imbalance that was available here. So we had fair value gaps here, so areas of liquidity that needed to be filled. And after it was done, you can see the market formed a peak formation low, and we are now looking to buy. So that is our buyers on Euro USD. And on Pound CAD, so last week, this was Monday here. Our anticipation was to sell Pound CAD, and we had that sell trade to complete the 3 levels. I almost completed the 3 times ADR, but then we had a peak formation low here, and the market has now reversed. So that is based on the hour and time frame. When you look on the market structure, so on the weekly time frame, I can see this order block has now become an area of support. You can see we had the first retracement coming back to this, and another touch on that area of liquidity. And you can see how the last weekend had closed. So that indicates a bullish market structure going up. Okay, so we just need to consider this as a new peak formation low. So I may delete this. So here is the new peak formation low, and price has already moved. So we had a move on Thursday and on Friday going up. Okay, so our ADR is around 91 pips. So ADR times 2. So you can see we are almost done with the third ADR. And we should look on where the market might retrace before it continues going up. So we had an order block here. We had a return to this order block. We had these fair value gaps filled. So at the moment, my anticipation is for the market to come back to this point. So we have the hesitation zone. We are around the large quarter point, and we're having this area of liquidity here as a support. So that is my anticipation on GBP card. So on Euro JPY, we are still strong on the bullish trend. So if you remember, we had this as our support, and the market is going up very well. This is the weekly time frame. You can see last week candle is very green, and we are at an area on the weekly where there's a breaker block right there. So we have a breaker block right there, and you can see price is around that area. So on the daily time frame, we had this retracement, and price reversed right before it did pin this the 13 EMA. So price did not exactly reach the 13 EMA, but filled the liquidity. So this was a quarter move. So price moved from this large quarter point here. And I remember this week we took a sell on this, and our target was this area here. So the half point. Okay, so we had that move for this week, and here is where the reset occurred. So here is where the reset occurred. Okay, so when you go to the 30 minutes, it broke this 200 EMA. Usually this type of resets are around 200 EMA on the 30 minutes. But this is now our new peak reset. And our ADR is around 115. So that's ADR times 1, ADR times 2, and should draw ADR times 3. And right now, price have already retraced to this level. So when we look at areas where price might retrace before going up, so we are having this area here, which is also the London session high. I think this is a good area where price might retrace before continue going up. We also have the the undershoot area here, so 25 pips just before this large quarter point. So that is the area of retracement, and you're good to go up. Okay, so let us look on USD ZAR. So in USD ZAR, we had this peak formed on the daily. So price formed a very strong peak here on the daily. And The monthly candle uh, does not give us confirmation that the market structure has changed from bearish to bullish. Not yet, at least. And on the weekly time frame, uh, we need to see this week's. So this is how last week candle has closed. It's like a doji case, and it has filled this week here, and we have pinned the 13 EMA. So price is trying to reject that level. So price is trying to reject that level and fall there. Okay, so the momentum of the market buying on this is not as strong as I expect it to be. Mm. So that gives me another view on USD ZAR as it might form like a head and shoulder here and continue to fall. So we might see like a head and shoulder pattern here and continue to sell. Okay, so this is a suggestion of how USD ZAR might play out because of the rejections that USD ZAR is showing around this area. Okay, suggesting that we might continue going down. But then if price breaks this zone, then our bullish trend still stands. Our bullish trend would still stand. Okay, so that is how you should look at USD ZAR this week. And this is gold here. And on the monthly time frame, we are still on a bullish market structure. And let's look on how the weekly candle. Okay, so you can see the weekly candle from last week. It is red here. It is red, but then it's not a confirmation that the market structure has changed. And if you look at how price uh, is doing on this 13 EMA and this area here of support, it's suggesting that we should have a peak reset. The market should continue going up. So this was just price coming to fill in these fair value gaps. And then we should continue going up. So I think price should we have this here as another block, and we had that return to it. And we have this other block here. So this is a zone which gold needs to go based on the liquidity that is at this level. So we have the fair value gap there. So an imbalance will be filled. And that is where I expect for the peak formation low and for price to continue going up. So last week we had quite a number of fundamentals. So we had quite a number of fundamentals, but then the volatility was not as much as I expected. I had expected them. And on this week, we have just on Monday tomorrow, we should have Euro news early at London Open, and pound news. And then for the rest of the week, you can see we have card news on Tuesday. We have CPIs, and I think those are the only news that have highest impact for this week and which we should look out for. So if you're part of our Signal or mentorship program, that is where we take action. But even if you're not, I hope this gives you clarity for your trades this week. Don't forget to like, drop a comment below, and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to join us on our trainings or signals, you can simply find us on WhatsApp, or you can directly text me on Telegram. Otherwise, see you next Sunday and have a profitable trading week.